because in our barracks where we were assigned, we were about 200. In a barracks that can accommodate only about 100. So, it was terrible.
Ang kumapit sa aking sakit, malaria at beri-beri. Yan. At nagkaroon pa ng yung mga kuto ng manok sa katawan namin.
Paggising mo sa umaga, madilim pa, nababanagan mo yung napakahabang convoy. Pasan-pasan yung mga patay. Pag madilim na lumulubog ng araw, mahaba pa rin. Tansyahin nyo.
The rate would be as high as 500 deaths a day. So obviously there were a lot of people that weren't even discovered to be dead. They'd be under the barracks or whatnot for quite some time.
The fall of Bataan and Corregidor marked the end of organized resistance against the Japanese. But the guerrilla movement would continue the fight across the country, keeping the flame of patriotism alive. These guerrillas, many of them veterans of Bataan and Corregidor, would continually harass the occupation forces. In no small measure, they paved the way for the triumphant return of General Douglas MacArthur and the Allied forces in 1944. Bataan and Corregidor are surrounded by historical myth. For too long, so many have tainted these bastions of freedom with notions of defeat. Others insist that those battles were all part of a war we shouldn't have fought. But the fact is that thousands of Filipinos, rich and poor, fought side by side against incredible odds in defense of our country.
Our country was invaded by Japan. Whether it was invaded because of America or not, it seems to me that it should not matter. It is our country, and I think it's our duty to defend it. The significance of Bataan is it demonstrated the spirit of the Filipino as a soldier, as a fighting man.
And the 40th was a call for preparedness, you see. It's a lesson that we cannot afford to miss again.
When I wear my Corregidor hat, survivor, I'm often asked when I go through grocery lines and places like that, what's that? Nobody knows, really. It's to me, the Koreans call theirs the Forgotten War, but I think Corregidor Bataan is a forgotten war.
Kung ikaw ay tapat sa bayan, maalala mo pareho.
This is a legacy that must not be forgotten. By their unity, courage, and sacrifice, the heroes of Bataan and Corregidor passed the torch of freedom and nationhood to you and me. By their example, they have shown that no force is strong enough to extinguish that flame. Faced with any challenge, we Filipinos have the capacity to prevail. I'm Joel Torre. Thank you for watching.
I hope you enjoyed watching Legacy of Heroes. It is more than just a historical video documentary. The story of the defenders of Bataan and Corregidor reminds us of the price of the freedom that we take for granted today. It also prods us to remember what a united, gallant, and patriotic people can achieve Let us march forward in the footsteps of our heroes to create the strong republic we have longed for all these years.